when we got into Pesto, first of all, we'll go through a series of tutorials and coaching. We have to decide on the project. We have to create PRDs and product requirement documents. We have this competition wherein we compete and present our projects. Me and my partner Anuj actually got the first prize. We said that let's do something different. So we created a dating website. Then we won the first prize. Rest is history.
Can we see this project? Like, I have seen it personally and I was a big fan of this project personally. So let's show it to our viewers also. Trust me guys, you'll love this project. And if it is the developer, obviously he'll explain you how he made it.
So this is the application that we developed, and we also had to develop a logo as well. So everything related to product. And let's log in via Google. So it basically uses Firebase to log in, and we're using Google Auth to log in. And there's also a guest login capability. Yeah. So right now I'm at home and there are no suggestions. And if I go to home, it would fetch all the data, and it would basically, what it will do is that it will show you everyone who is available, and this most probably be a person who who's like opposite to your gender. For example, you can set your interest here as in identify as what orientation and all. I'm straight, right? So you can set that up, and accordingly you can set your own gender, and probably in the future this would be like only savable ones. You click on save and it's like updated, and we can update our bio, and this profile would be what will be visible once we are here, like once we are on this particular page, as in we are able to swipe and we are able to click and go through the entire profile of the user. So I can basically reject or accept Joy Fernandez. I can accept, and if the person also likes me, I am brought to this section which is matches. In this case I have this is the person I've liked, and here I will get matches from where I can also message the person. And invites is basically if I send an invite to the user. And I have the chat capability which will be available once I match with the user. And we also have a learning section wherein you can learn any kind of thing that's important for you. So the main concept was that helping people get through, helping basically people who are not used to dating get into dating and all, instead of what other dating platform does, basically swiping and swiping. And that was a main application. And I think we have a logout capability here, and I can also delete my account, and I'll be brought to this screen. I can log in as a guest. Let's see. And I will be brought to what's my name. Let's type in Vignesh, and my date of birth. Let's see, 2006, anything. Okay, so I need to be 18 and above. That's also it's something that it checks. 997. And straight interest. So this is an important thing that the matchmaking algorithm use to find your match. So if the person has similar interest to you, it would be higher up on the match. And I need to upload a picture. Let's see. Let's upload this. And once it's uploaded, I'll be able to go to done. And now I have Anuj in my match screen. So that's the basic flow of the application. Let's see if I can chat. Still not here.
So Vignesh, what is the best? Like, we loved your app, and it's very interesting. Let's be frank. But what we want to know is, what are the challenges you face as a developer, and if somebody wants to do something similar to this, then what are the best practices? What are the do's and don'ts of making a website like this, making an app like this?
So like Pesto kind of eased up a lot of the challenges because we were told to create a technology document. We were told to create one second. I might even share that. So like this was like the our PRD document as in uh, and this is what we go through while at Pesto, and you can see the PRD document, right?
Yep.
So basically the entire journey, so first of all, whenever you start any project, you would basically define the requirement of what is required and what that particular project will do. So this is again helpful in the future when you have like confusion as in what's if implementing a particular feature is out of scope or not. So those all things are written at the start, like first week, or in first week everything would be planned, like which technology we are going to use, what would be the structure, what's out of scope, what's within scope, everything. So most of the confusion is resolved before we start to code. That's the best thing that we did at Pesto, and clearing up everything before we start. So this PRD document was also a part of it. So before the start only, we finalized as in this will be the ecosystem that will work on React Material UI Redux. We'll use Comet Chat to integrate chat and video. We'll use Sentry for logging, and we'll interact with Firebase using API request. And Firebase does most of our backend activity. And why we're using Firebase? Because the scope of our project was like a bit bigger, and we also had to invest time into implementing the algorithm UI, plus we were also designing our own UI and how the experience would be like. There was a lot of things we need to discuss on those aspects as well, so we resorted to Firebase. But of course, in a scalable system, even though Firebase is scalable, we can also go through Node.js. In that case, we would also have a MongoDB server. And that's the, I think, the biggest thing and the best thing that Pesto goes through is that you have a technology document, you have a PRD document, you have project requirement, and then after that, everything that has been finalized, approved by a mentor, you have discussed with everyone, you go into programming phase. And at that stage, if any problem comes, that's mostly related to uh, either lack of proper research. For example, you thought that something can be implemented with a technology, but it can't be implemented. Only those problems are feasible after, but after those 3 or 4 stages.